And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Murphy and Zion at the small and power forwards. Jordan Poole out there with Murray, and it's Misi in at the 5. And for Utah, we've got Bailey, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's Walker Kessler. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
That one drops for him.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Pass to Filipowski. Markkanen outside. Now Kessler. He's guarded by Misi. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen misses. Here's New Orleans now. Murray passes to Poole. To the right side. Here's Williamson. Utah grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, Philippe.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kessler.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And that one drops.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Markkanen. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, Markkanen uses his size to great effect down low.
Left side Murray. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Kessler. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Murray. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, the closer he gets, the deadlier Murray can be. He just enjoys working close in.
Kessler, a screen on Murray. Pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City where they beat the Jazz.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Now here's Williamson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. And here's Kessler, defended by Murray. Marketed for three. Another three for Utah.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
To the inside. Misi's shot is good. Misi's got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard, and coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Down low. Filipowski, the pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 5. Utah needs to get off a shot here.
Yeah, the defense of Murray throwing that shot off. Good to see him putting everything into his defense.
Poole from long range. Kessler with a rebound. Utah has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Back to Filipowski. Marking it outside. Misses the 3. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Murray. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Bailey. It's tipped.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Here's Misi. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim, the 7-footer having none of it.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
All right, let's get the out of the court. Now for your research experience.
He's checked in for Utah. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Utah, number 1. New Orleans, 4th.
Each one of these teams are adept at not just forcing turnovers, but also cashing in once they take away the ball.
Utah trailing here. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is a 7-footer with some big-time vertical. Markkanen makes that look effortless.
To the paint. Here's Filipowski. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Pelicans trail by 3. And here's Murray. Coming off a 28-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Kessler with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Out to the wing. Williamson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Murray. This one for 3. Rebound, Utah. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
It's Markkanen on the wing. The runner. And it's Poole with a rebound. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for New Orleans. They trail by 3 from the elbow. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Poole. 6 points for DeJounte Murray.
Getting to one of his sweet spots on the floor, Murray drops it in.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Out to the right wing. Williamson finds Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And there goes Murray, a serious leaper.
Back to George. Markkanen outside. George in the post, defended by Murray. Clock at 4. Here's Kessler. And a missed layup. New Orleans in the lead. From the arc. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Utah calls time here. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Utah Jazz.
Comes in for Poole, and it's Jose Alvarado in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's George. No points so far. Pass to Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Collier. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Misi's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with Ace Bailey. Allie, how is he?
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do. It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
Pass to Markkanen, looking to win the run. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And here's Misi. It's stolen. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Markkanen outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
New Orleans leading by 6. Pass to Alvarado. Williamson left side. Over Markkanen. And the Pelicans miss again.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
George scanning the floor. And stolen by Williamson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Now Markkanen to win the drought. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Pelicans on top, leading by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Sadiq Bey. Kevon Looney is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 guard. Bey. A nice shot by Hawkins. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Niang. Here's Sensabaugh. Now here's Nurkic. Utah moving the ball around. George in the post. Alvarado defending. Alvarado with a steal. Bey outside. Here's Hawkins. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Bey. Here's Alvarado. George defending. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. Number 1, the Jazz.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Jazz trail by 10. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Niang inside, and it's Queen with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Looney passes to Hawkins. There's the 3. Nails it from 3. Hawkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Niang a screen. Here he goes. It's George on the wing. And another miss by Utah. And so it's Bay who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Hawkins. He's got 5. Shoots over Collier. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
George passes to Niang. Now here's Nurkic. He's defended by Looney. Pass to Collier to stop the run. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bay with it. Still without a bucket. Inside. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Sensabaugh. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. George for 3. Connects from downtown. George has got himself on the board with a 3 there. All right, Doris, when you're talking about the type of player who comes off the bench, what kind of player do you like best in that 6-man role?
I mean, for me personally, I love guys who can keep pressure on the defense with their scoring ability. Somebody who can shoot with range or put it on the deck, because then your offense doesn't take a step back.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's go. You have the camera on you.
Substitution on the court.
Bay against Markkanen. Murray from outside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Jazz trail by 14. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, "Teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride this, working on it so I can hold my own." Back to you, BA.
Locking in. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. And a change for the Pelicans. Misi's checked in. New Orleans leading by 14. And here's Poole. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Murray. Lets it go from 14. Good. He hits the jumper.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, BA. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Now here's George. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Shot clock at 6. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Murray. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
George, a screen on Poole. Back to George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. George has got 5.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Poole finds Williamson. To the inside. Misi. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Jazz trail by 18. Now here's George. He's got 5. Back to Markkanen. Pass to George. 4-3. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-5 run. Outside Murray. And the 3 off target. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's an 18-point game. They get the rebound. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Murray against George. Filipowski, the pass to George. George with another miss. New Orleans leading by 18. Outside Murray. The rebound by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
George outside. The 3 is up. Lets it go from deep. Misi grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to George. Now Markkanen. Back to George. Here's Filipowski. To get back on track. Over to the left wing. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3.
You talk about high-quality shot. A paint touch to a kick-out. This is the modern NBA.
And so Willie Green decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Checked in. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey, guarded by Poole. Shot from 12. Bailey's shot is off.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Murray. 12 points for him. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Kessler. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Murray. 4 on the clock. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Jazz trail by 19. Now Kessler. He's guarded by Misi. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Misi's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Murray's shot is good.
They keep calling his number. Murray is still hot.
The Jazz shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Marking it outside. Utah moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. They still need this.
After a sharp first quarter, he's not shooting as well here in the second.
From deep. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. He has 6.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Kessler. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's Misi. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Misi's got 12.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Now here's Filipowski. Covered by Williamson. Pass to Kessler. Back to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Marketed from long range. That shot, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's New Orleans delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing stunts. Indoor pocket fighting, arena entertainment.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Utah Jazz.
Their shot selection has been B-A-D. That's why nothing is falling. Go inside. Get some high percentage looks. Jeez, all these three-pointers, Kenny. It's all your fault.
Oh, bad. Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you, Ernie shot. Listen, the guys aren't posted up. They're not driving. Just get to the rim sometime.
And let's focus now on the Rookie of the Year contenders. Some great talent coming into the league this year.
There's impressive talent in this class, and the top dogs are battling.
Each guy wants this award bad, and you know they're going to be talking trash at one another all season long.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. We've got Filipowski. He's out there with Walker Kessler. Bailey out there with Lauri Markkanen. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Kessler up top. He's guarded by Misi. Markkanen from long range. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 18 points for DeJounte Murray.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Pass to Markkanen. To the left side wing. Here's Bailey. It's stolen by Poole. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You know, wherever Jordan Poole is, you have to be aware, but especially in transition with that speed.
Doris, after starting his career with the Warriors, Jordan Poole is trying to prove he can be counted on as a leader.
And let's remember, B.A., Jordan is a player who is just entering his prime. The championship he won with the Warriors should be really instructive about what it takes to be great in this league. When you've played alongside Stephen Curry, you have an understanding of what it takes. And for Jordan, it's just about putting in the work and continuing to grow.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Bailey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
I'm with you.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Utah with the ball. After the basket by New Orleans. It's intercepted. Right side Murray. Pass to Misi. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Williamson. Puts the move on. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for Utah. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, this is why people like to play with Mr. Markkanen. This guy is a solid passer out of that forward spot.
Pass to Misi. Williamson outside. Right side Murray. Clock at 6. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Jordan Poole.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Launches it. Utah grabs the miss. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Markkanen, the pass to Filipowski. Pass to Bailey. And here's Markkanen. Here's the three. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Williamson. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Williamson's got 8 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And another miss by Utah.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And it's in there.
The power of Zion, a sight to see.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Markkanen. Kessler up top. Pass to Bailey. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Count that bucket.
Exactly what Kessler does off every miss. Go pursue the basketball and get the opportunity for a second chance.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Get ready to boogie on down with your mascot. Let's go!
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Pelicans, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. And of course, there's Utah, down 4 spots. Williamson, right side. Murray passes to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Poole, left side. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. The Jazz have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Markkanen outside. Pass to Filipowski. Over Murray. The three. Misi grabs the board.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And once Murray plants his feet, it's over.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you guys.
No, you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Williamson, following the bucket by Utah. Rebound, Utah. Filipowski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Kessler. To the paint. Utah moving the ball around. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey, and here's Kessler. He's guarded by Misi. Kessler, no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Now here's Poole. Pass to Misi. And here's Murray. Back to Misi. Stolen by Kessler. Marking it outside. Down low. Now Kessler. And there's a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to
And now let's take a look which point guards are leading this season in rebounding. Fourth, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, there's really a science to it all. It's about reading shot trajectories and getting the right positioning as well. And so far, they're doing it better than most.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. New Orleans calls timeout.
T-shirt time! It's time for T-shirts! Hey fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise! Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise! Utah Jazz.
Bay outside. Pass to Hawkins. Launches a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The baseline J. Misses from short range.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
To the paint. Here's Queen. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Jordan.
Queen's got his first points of the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Hawkins. Now Alvarado. Here's Queen. Stolen by Kessler. It's stolen by Looney. Some solid defense from Filipowski. There's the triple. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Hawkins. There's the screen. Shot from the mid-range. And he hits the jumper. Hawkins has got 9 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
George outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Good work defensively by Alvarado. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Looney, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Pass to Hawkins. Looney the screen. 3-pointer. Outside for Bay. Now here's Alvarado. Sinks the tray. Alvarado's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
1:36 left in the third. Pass to Hawkins. Looney against Kessler. And here's Alvarado. Back to Looney. Here's Bay. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Back to Alvarado from outside the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Bailey for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bay outside. Pass to Queen. Here's Hawkins. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by George. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Kessler passes to Bailey. Now Kessler. George outside. Second chance shot. The shot off that time. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Kevon Looney. Jose Alvarado is out there with Sadiq Bey, and it's Queen in at the power forward position. Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Hawkins. No good with the triple. Here's Collier. Into the lane. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Here's Queen. Here's Hawkins. Shot on the wing. And it's Niang with a rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Marketed for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Looney. Good D by Niang. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Collier. Back to George. Marketed for 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Queen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Markkanen sets a screen. George outside for 3. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Hawkins has got 4 rebounds now. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
And another miss by Utah. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Queen. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Markkanen sets a screen. Here's Collier. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Queen. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Kessler, he's checked in for Nurkic. Here's Collier. They double him with Bay. Pass to Collier. Back to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Collier. Let's go with a three. Alvarado with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Markkanen. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by New Orleans. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. George with it. Alvarado defending. Markkanen from long range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. George with a steal. Pass to Niang. The 3-ball. They grab their own miss. Markkanen from long range. Utah with another miss.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Here's Looney. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Collier. Out to the right wing. Kessler down low. Looney's there. George passes to Kessler. Here's Collier. Puts up a 3.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Alvarado with it. Pass to Hawkins from behind the arc. And it's Niang with a rebound. Niang's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Markkanen sets a screen. Inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
That play right there to me is about Lauri Markkanen understanding how to get separation and get a good look.
And here's Alvarado. 3-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Markkanen, the pass to George. Here's Collier. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Pass to Hawkins. The 3. It's rebounded by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Collier. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 7 assists in the game.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Now here's Alvarado. Looney the screen. Bay. And he converts the layup.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
George outside. Pass to Collier. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. And the free throw, no good. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to Alvarado. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bay passes to Hawkins. Here's Queen, covered by Filipowski. Here's Alvarado. That three's off the mark.
I'll say this is not a game he'll want to individually remember, but they are positioned to close this thing out.
George finds Markkanen. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Markkanen's gotten 4 this quarter. The Pelicans shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Queen. Takes the 3. The rebound by Markkanen.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
To the paint. And stolen by Bay. Queen, the pass to Alvarado. Takes a 3. Utah grabs the miss.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
It's Markkanen with the drive. And Markkanen with the stuff.
What a play from Lauri Markkanen. Doesn't let the foul affect him at all.
Utah making a switch here.
Obviously, we've seen Lauri Markkanen make a considerable leap. This guy goes from role player to all-star talent.
And here's Alvarado. There's the screen. From the top of the key, buries the jump shot. And it's Utah with the ball. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Bailey. It's tipped. And now New Orleans on the break. And it's good. 2 points.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Bailey. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Pass to Queen. Now Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Bay outside. From outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
Here's Hawkins. Drops in the 3.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Utah with it. After New Orleans, 3-pointer on the other end. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Kessler against Looney. Pass to Bay. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Filipowski. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time to present our player of the game.